Hello and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. So, before we go and uncover Kamoshida's abuses in the real world, we have two things to talk about. The first one is the DLC box. We are not going to open it right now, as it kind of messes with the pacing of the game a little bit. We will open it later because it's got a lot of cool costumes in it, but right now, I just want to focus on letting the game run as it would normally run. The next thing that I want to do is want to have a look at our personas, as I have been told that we can actually discover their backgrounds from this screen. So if we head in here, we get this. Arsène, a being based off of the main character of Maurice Leblanc's novels, Arsène Lupin. He appears everywhere and is a master of disguise. He is known to help law-abiding citizens. Now the main thing I noticed here is that the author of the book, Maurice Leblanc, shares a name with the cafe that we're in, which is kind of interesting. I wonder whether that's hinting at hinting that this character here may be in somewhat related to our guardian, potentially, or I guess the author would be more related to our guardian, so that's interesting. But we'll leave that there for just now. And the other one we have is if we head in here, we go to stats, or we click in here, yeah, there we go, persona. We can have a look at what's going on with Ryuji's. So Ryuji's Captain Kidd, a 17th century privateer who eventually became a world-renowned pirate. At his execution, he declared he had hidden treasure, leaving behind many legends. I was a bit surprised to see Captain Kidd, and what's interesting is that it appears that the first two personas we've got, I don't know if it's going to be the same for all of them, because we've definitely seen some ones that were in previous games, but the first two we've got here are kind of, they're less religious and more, I'm going to say more contemporary in terms of the characters that they are, like they're based off of. Because obviously the 17th century isn't very up to date, but it's a lot more up to date than a lot of the previous references. So I just thought that was interesting. We cannot see Morgana's right now, and I assume that's because Morgana is not actually a member of our party, but we will try and have a look next time we are in one of those palaces. I was going to say dungeons, but they're palaces. Oh, also we can change his tactics right now. Oh, he's on direct command already. Fantastic. Right. So, we're too tired to do anything else, so it is time to go to bed. So, let's go to bed. If we can. There we go. Ooh, our phone's going. That thingy on your phone was some red eyeball icon, right? Right. We ended up at that weird place when we used this Nav app, right? I found it on my phone too. I don't even remember installing it. Delete it at once. I deleted it earlier, but it came back. I think it's been downloaded on its own somehow. It's dangerous to use something without knowing what it is. But with it, we can go to that weird place, right? Seems like it. Basically, it's gonna depend on how we use it. But first, we gotta find evidence for the beatings. I'm counting on you, alright? Don't go ditching school on me. Okay. Oh, also, we got something that says I am in the corner. Can we just open it up? Oh, so we can look at our previous messages. Oh, that's cool. I wonder whether we can send any from there. Alright, well, time to go to bed. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of the Metaverse. Let us sleep. Did we know it was called the Metaverse until right this second? I don't think so. Oh, are we about to go Velvet Room? Of course we're about to go Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Uh-huh.
I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight. That is why I have summoned you.
You could have just sent me a text.
What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
Not at all. I'm imprisoned. This is not somewhere you become accustomed to. Don't be stupid. No, my guts needs to be at least bold to say that. That's for New Game Plus only.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. The goal of your rehabilitation is to thwart the fated ruin. However, such a feat cannot be done by you alone. Today, you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same power, did you not?
You mean Ryuji?
Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. You've done well. That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships.
This seems like a good point to mention romances, that's what we're going to call them, in this game. It is apparently, I've been told, not a good idea to go the harem route, as I did in Persona 4. It's ideally you choose one or none. You do not go for many. I've not been told why. That's just what has been suggested. So what we're going to do is we are going to see whether anyone catches our eye and then choose that person. Now, it might just be whoever comes up first, which, you know, is probably the best way to do it, but I'm just letting you know this right now. That's my plan in terms of superficial relationships.
It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you their strength. In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your personas will gain.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't. You better rack that noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
Confidants are people you trust to share a similar goal. You can find these people in places like school or around town. Try forming bonds with people by visiting them multiple times, earning their trust and proving your value. Once you have formed a bond, you can open the menu with triangle and select confidant to check the strength of your relationships. Sorry, I don't know if any of you have watched It's Only Sunny in Philadelphia, but it sounded an awful lot about like the Dennis system when he was talking about proving your value. But anyway, yes, I get the idea.
Indeed, you should be prepared to use even myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition. We have a deal then.
It feels like Igor has high expectations of me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
What, with Igor?
It shall become the wings of rebellion that
Igor?
breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Fool persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
This is Lamat underneath it. I don't know what that is, but okay. Prison Master. Oh, we got a new ability, Wild Talk. It allows you to negotiate with shadows after performing a hold-up. Okay. Arcana Burst. Earn bonus XP when fusing personas based on their Arcana's Confidant rank.
Alright.
I wonder if any of the other ones have new abilities assigned to them. People you have formed a bond with have special Confidant abilities. Ah, I ask and the game answers. Your Confidant rank indicates the strength of your trust with someone. As this rank increases, more of their Confidant abilities will be unlocked. Press triangle to open the menu, then select Confidant. From there you can check each Confidant's Arcana, rank, and abilities.
Well, you will understand it all in due time. Continue devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost, inmate.
Wow. That's Left Eye being rude again. I'll remember the names eventually.
How annoying. We've barely started high school and already they're making us play at a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in.
Wait, so Kamoshida's playing against the students? I guess that fits into his wanting the personal glory kind of thing. You wouldn't really expect a normal teacher to be wanting to do that. You'd want the students to face the other students.
Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Okay, so other people do notice that.
Okay, quiet down.
Oh, is this actual class? I'm in. As you all know, today is the volleyball rally. Head to the gymnasium once you've changed, got it? Aw, no class?
Man, you still got it, coach. Thanks. Let's go for one more.
Did they not say he was an Olympic medalist? Does seem rather unfair.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring.
Right?
Ooh.
Sorry. Hey, are you alright? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
You get that side.
He'll pay soon enough.
Alright, let's resume the match.
Barely any amount of
That
time.
asshole's acting like a king over here, too.
Yeah, barely any amount of time before sending him to the nurse's office, like, to get back into the game. It's crazy. Yeah, okay. You can see where he's got some things going on there, but you can also see where he's trying to keep up his, well, for lack of a better term, persona. The, like, running up to, oh, we know his name, but no, that's not Shiho, because that was the... We don't actually know his name, actually. Anyway, Shiho is the other one. But anyway, so you saw him running up and being like, hey, I'm the nice guy. I'm checking if he's alright. I'm making sure he's got help. You know, making sure everyone sees it.
Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego.
Yep.
Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag.
Thanks for the name, Mishima.
Well, anyways, now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday. Let's look for the faces we saw at the castle. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole.
Where are you searching?
The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D, so let's start from there. That's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
Yeah. You can use quick travel by bringing up the map with R1 and selecting the location you want to move to. Why would I do that? Anyway, first thing I want to do is I want to go into the menu and I want to have a look at this confidant stuff. So, we have Ryuji here. I'm just seeing what it tells you. On the verge of expulsion, you decide to work together to reclaim his place in the school. So it just gives you a little where you're at in your relationship thing. And then, oh, the bit at the bottom left is the other bit. A fellow Persona user and the former star of the... a fellow Persona user and the former star of the track team. He resents selfish adults. Prison Master. Master of the Velvet Room. Observes and aids you under the pretext of rehabilitation toward freedom. Okay, so it kind of also adds a little bit of a this might not be his end goal with the pretext stuff. Oh, his says Lamat on it. What's the other one say? Le Chariot. Ah. Okay. Wait, is Matt fool in French? Is that what we're getting at here? Can I just leave here, or is there... No, it will... Oh yeah, I can. Okay, that's fine. I can also fast travel if I want to. I want to walk. That way we know where things are. I'll take you to the practice building. We've got to get to the room for Class D. Alright. Also, this way we get to see what's going on at school. Mr. Kamoshida is going to play again, right? When's his next match? Let's get there early. I want to see his awesome moves up close. I know. It's just what you'd expect from a gold medalist. If we cheer for him, maybe he'll even look over at us. Yeah, so he's a gold medalist playing against, like, children. I just know he will. I bet he'll remember our faces too. Mr. Kamoshida is always nice to girls. It does seem like he talks to the girls on the volleyball team and that new first year a lot. I want to get to know an Olympic medalist too. Yeah, okay. So, definitely talks to every girl. So, on is not necessarily special. They say on, don't they? Anyway. There's still time until the next match. This is such a drag. The people who don't have any matches left are allowed to go home. Maybe I'll just skip out. You're up against Mr. Kamoshida's team next, right? I think everyone would notice if you weren't there. Yeah, I know. I just don't want to attract that kind of attention to myself either. But even if I do play, I know Mr. Kamoshida will send some serious spikes my way. So Kamoshida's sending the spikes against people he doesn't like. Makes sense. He's doing it deliberately as a punishment just to see, you know, Ryuji's leg as a punishment. That teacher's spike was incredible. Hey, is he always like that? Isn't that kind of scary? Yeah, it is until you get used to it. People on the volleyball team get those kinds of injuries? Man, you guys have got it tough. Yeah, okay. So, other people notice that it's weird, but everyone on the volleyball team's like, yeah, it's just normal. It's just volleyball, you know? Just normal stuff. Okay. So, yeah. What is interesting is that everybody knows. It's just kind of like, it's a badly kept secret. Hello. We don't have club today, do we? Ugh, I forgot to tell the first years. Come on, man, you better get up to the 3rd floor quick. Okay, so the clubs are cancelled for volleyball. Interesting. Hello. That looked like it hurt. Is their practice always like this? I know, right? That guy was, like, all bruises. I'm amazed they don't quit. And when you ask if they're okay, they get super pissed. Dude, not so loud. I mean, it's the fastest way to get a college recommendation, right? Just let it go. Ah, so that's why everyone wants to stay in it, so they get the college recommendations. And we saw that in the first time that we were here, because we saw some people not getting college recommendations because they weren't on the because they were going to other people on the volleyball team. Interesting. Hello. Look, I'll buy you something next time. Right now, we gotta head over to your classroom. Okay, sure, whatever. I just want to buy some croissants. Hello. When I was on the 1st floor just now, I saw someone who was all bandaged up. Oh, I bet it was someone from the volleyball team. Even the 3rd years get worked hard. Okay, anyone along here? Nope. Can I go up to the next floor? Because I know that this is the right floor for us. So let's just go up to the next floor. It will let us. Okay. And there are people who are talking up here. Good. Nobody along here? Nope, nobody's along there. Anybody along this way? Did I just hear someone go, yikes, he's coming this way? That's brilliant. Hello. Let's get changed and head to karaoke. Should we invite that other guy? I think I saw him somewhere over there. He can't. He said he had to go to practice. Seriously, the volleyball team is something else. Okay. We go up to the roof?
Hey.
I don't think we're going to find anyone from the volleyball team up there. it does say off limits, so no one's going. It does say off limits, so no one's been going up there. Haven't quite got his speech patterns down so that I know what he's gonna say coming up. We'll get there eventually. Right, 2 date. Wait, was there someone else we need to speak to? Yeah, this guy. Or this gal. Hello. Newspaper club member. Oh, perfect.
Yo.
You're on a newspaper, right? Give me the deets on the volleyball team. I can't. Every time I try to look into them, the higher-ups of our school pressure me out of it.
Huh?
The hell? So Kamoshida's pulling strings behind the scenes? Can we stop this? I'd rather not get into trouble for talking to you guys. Fine. Ah, yeah, so somebody told me you can actually tell which ones have been read and not read by the dots. So you see they've turned grey, so that means that we have done all of the dialogue. Cool. Let's go to classroom. Also said we could talk to Ryuji there.
Hey!
Come on, we gotta ask the volleyball team members what we saw at the castle about Kamoshida abusing them. Let's start with the guy in Class D. Yeah, okay. He doesn't have anything new to say. Right, in here. Hello.
This sucks.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Are you skipping out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you transfer.
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle.
You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want?
How did you get injured? We're not gonna ask him if he's being abused. We're just gonna see what his story is.
It's from practice. What does that have to do with anything?
Kamoshida did it to you, right? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you see, that's not the way. That's not the way to get the info you want. You don't say just tell us about how he's abusing you. That's not going to get you any info whatsoever. That's just not going to work. We're also not going to say you're a coward. That's again not going to work. That's just going to make him defensive. We're going to say, are you afraid?
I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense.
Also, out of those two I wouldn't have said either of those two options, but you know, you have to choose.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You know? You have proof.
Well,
This is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
That injury ain't normal, and he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end.
Let's split up.
Guess that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
Okay, 3C. Oh, she's got new stuff now that it's just us. Do you need something? I really wish you wouldn't talk to me in such a public place. Tell me about volleyball. Why don't you ask Mishima-kun about that? He's in Class D with you, isn't he? To be honest, I've heard some rumors about him and Mr. Kamoshida. Don't ask me any more though. I don't want the teachers to see me associating with you. Okay, so Mishima-kun was in our class, but he's not actually around in our class right now. Let's continue doing a little run, because it looks like some things have changed here. Oh, these are new as well. Okay, I must have missed these guys. I saw Mr. Kamoshida asking Takamaki out in the hall yesterday, but she just shot him down. She's so uptight. She's probably had a bunch of boyfriends. I think the popularity went to her head. She's looking down on us other girls, right? As to be expected from a foreigner. She's a foreigner? Oh no. The worst of sins. Can't be having that. Right. This one we haven't heard either. Do you think Suzui-san's been acting strangely lately? She's been sighing a lot. She used to be a lot happier when we were first years, plus those bruises, I think she's in trouble. She's trying to become a volleyball starter, isn't she? I heard she takes private lessons with Mr. Kamoshida every day. Oh dear. Apparently she's been a really good player ever since she was in middle school. Anyway, acting sad like that while keeping Mr. Kamoshida to herself is kind of arrogant, don't you think? Wow, nobody has any sympathy whatsoever here. Not just Kamoshida, this whole place is crazy. Hello. Ah, the transfer student. What is it? I'll tell on you if you try to do something to me. You on the volleyball team? Huh? I'm not. Why are you snooping around like this? Oh, sorry about that. Please don't stab me. Yeah, okay. Well, I was kind of hoping we could be a bit more intimidating and he would just tell us info, but that's fine. Nothing over there. I'm just checking these ones for more of the lit up like dialogue. Okay, so nothing there. I'm going to continue running around the school. I want to know my way around the place, even if we could fast travel. I think running around is a little bit better. Alright, so we got some more over there we haven't seen. Okay, let's head along here and listen in. Man, cleaning up after the volleyball rally is going to be such a goddamn pain. What do you want? You got something to say? How'd you get hurt? It's from practice. Hey, I know who this guy is. He's that transfer student who's been hanging out with Sakamoto. Oh, I get it. You're trying to snoop on Mr. Kamoshida, right? Look, our volleyball team performs at a national level. Of course our practices are going to be tough. Mr. Kamoshida's just dedicated to training us. Don't believe everything Sakamoto says. Or Sakamoto, as they would say it here. As corporal punishment.
Who cares?
Don't talk like you know. Hey, we should stop talking to him. What if he loses it and starts attacking us? I heard he even carries a knife around. Who knows what he's capable of? Ooh, our phone's going. How's it going? You tell me first. No good. Everyone's too freaked out about Kamoshida. But I still got a lead. A first year, a new member. He just joined, so it might not be all wrapped up in Kamoshida's web bullshit yet. Go ask around with the first years. See if you can find them. You view messages you've received by pressing square. Only the 50 most recent chat threads will be saved. We're gonna get more than 50 of those? Wow. Okay. I'm so glad I'm not on the volleyball team. Doesn't it seem like the first years always have to run? And they have to run all the way down from the 3rd floor too. They certainly tough it out as well. I feel sorry for them. Okay. Let's head over here. What have we got going on?
Yeah?
Everyone's saying a lot of bad stuff about that transfer student in your class, Ann. I know, I hate rumors already, but they're only getting more and more complex as time goes on. I wonder if he's alright. I hope he's not letting it get to him too much. That's just like you, Shiho. Always worrying about other people before yourself.
Yeah.
Kinda like when you were there for me. Okay, get a little view into Shiho and into Ann. Right, let's head up here to the 3rd floor.
You should stay away from him.
So 3rd floor is where the first years hang out. There we go. That's who we're looking for. Sup? Huh? Yeah? I'm on the volleyball team. What you want? What are those injuries? Oh, these? It happened during practice. I mean, everyone on the team's got injuries like this. Mishima Senpai has it especially bad though. He gets to deal with Mr. Kamoshida's special coaching. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Mishima?
I can't do it.
Please, just stop talking to me. Ask someone else if you want to know anything more. Attention! Attention! All matches have concluded. Please get ready to go home for today. Oh. Phone's going off. Damn it! We're out of time. How'd it go? No good. So you didn't have any luck either. Okay, let's group for now. See you in the courtyard? Okay, sure. After school in the courtyard.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure, what's up?
It'll be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happen to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
She isn't going out with him. How are you so dense?
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time?
You know her?
We just went to the same middle school.
Oh, alright.
Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you?
He moved on from that subject very quickly.
Did anything like someone's name turn up?
Mishima.
Huh? Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then.
Okay.
Hey, got a second? Sakamoto? And you too. Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today, right in the face.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Well, yes, that, but also it was very deliberate.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet? That's...
What's going on here?
Hello, Mr. Kamoshida. Nothing's going on here, just a friendly chat between students.
Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
I haven't done anything. You have an amazing spike. Oh, what a great line.
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima.
I just love...
Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn.
I just loved the overly politeness of the, you have an amazing spike. You know, the obvious undertones, but it's just so polite. You can't really say anything about it.
Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir. That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
There's no point.
Huh?
Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. The principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it.
This has gotta be a joke.
Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help? Damn it.
What now?
I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
Okay then. Guess we're going home. I'm worn out from all that stuff that happened today. I should probably head to sleep soon.
I'll just add this.
Well, let's do a little save. Otherwise, it's just like, no, not, you know, you don't have any little conversations. It's just like, nope, you should probably go to sleep. I'm gonna go, oh, never mind. Can't go downstairs. Guess we're just gonna go to sleep. Oh, never mind. Hey, this doesn't make any damn sense. The principal and even the parents know about the abuse. Why ain't anyone speaking up? Well, because volleyball. Well, they don't care it's happening. That can't be true. It's basically because Kamoshida made the volleyball team famous, yeah? Even so, that doesn't give him the right to do what he wants. He's beating kids up, and all they're allowed to do is endure. And that follower of his doesn't give one single shit. What follower? Anne Takamaki. You met her in the courtyard, remember? I'm not entirely sure you've got the correct read on her. You should know her. I mean, she's in your class, dude. Ugh, what a load of bull. I can't let it end like this. I'm gonna try and find someone who knows about what's going on with Kamoshida during break tomorrow. Just you watch, I ain't giving up. Okay. I'm beat from running around all day. I'm gonna sleep. Oh, we haven't gone to the Velvet Room. Oh, it's just Thursday. Alright then. Did you see Mr. Kamoshida play yesterday? He was so awesome. I think I might ask for his autograph after school. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I hear that you shouldn't go near the PE faculty office. People say you can hear weird sounds like screaming even though no one's there. What? That's probably just a rumor spread by fans to scare the competition. Yeah, that's weird if you can hear screams coming from the faculty office. Maybe that's the other world seeping through? So, about witnesses. I was wondering if we could get something out of Takamaki. She's not on the team. Just hear me out. You know how we didn't get a thing out of the volleyball team? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Takamaki's BFFs with a starter, a girl named Suzue. I tried to talk to that girl during break, but I got nothing. That's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Then again, I guess it'd be hard getting her to help us. Sorry, let me see what else I can come up with. And it's after school.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a new bruise, isn't it?
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I think it's Kamoshida.
I should get going.
Shiho. Are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good.
Maybe it is her part-time job, unless that is Kamoshida.
Sorry. Bye.
No, it is her part-time job, whatever that is. I think they said she was a model?
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
Oh, what? Excuse me? That is not okay.
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
Are you hurt?
Huh? Well... You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D? This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
Yeah. Why'd you say that?
Well, I've helped with a similar situation before.
Yeah, we heard something about last year, didn't we? Because they said, isn't this the same as last year? So was there another student last year?
My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks.
Never mind. She's talking about Ann.
Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Damn it! What the hell?
Did you find someone?
Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
I don't think we want to go to him directly. There's no point.
I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything?
Well, we could call the cops, but that's not really going to work out. How about a sneak attack?
Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas?
How about a sneak attack?
Oh, that'd be fun. You got any?
Okay, we should call the cops.
So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas?
Oh, I'm sorry. I gave you the two ideas I was presented with.
What do we do?
Let's punish the king.
The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you!
Oh dear. She's found the real world.
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat! This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
Oh, that's the first question you have? That's what's got you so surprised? That this talking cat could own the latest iPhone? This is your problem with this situation? Is that this cat could be utilizing a phone? Not that it's talking. That it has a phone. He might actually just be like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe how. I'm speechless.
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
See, that aside, That means that the phone was his major issue. This is like, you're a talking cat? Oh, alright then. Like, that's just a thing that's happening. What's up with that? Like that didn't get nearly as big a response.
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
Meow.
This is no time to be joking around!
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
Yeah, I just don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. He'll catch up with us. Maybe.
Quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Oh, cats aren't allowed at school.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Ooh, meow.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey! How dare you treat me like... Don't be so rough with me!
Enough of that! You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more...
His desires would go too?
Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
It sounds far too convenient to be true.
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
Yeah, you're right.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive.
Ah, that would be the tiny bit that you were missing in this thing, right?
The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So...
They might die?
Will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
I don't want to kill him.
Of course not.
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
That's not the reason you don't kill people. The fact that nobody might find out is not the, you know, that's not the reason you don't do it, right? That's you know, you do it. You don't do it because you have a conscience, right?
That's not the point. If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida.
Yeah, thank you, Ryuji.
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it. I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yo, some of the guys in my class have been talking about that Suzui girl. Looks like the rumors are going around about her and Kamoshida. If they're true, it's no wonder I couldn't get her to talk. Still, something about that doesn't seem right. Do you know something? It's nothing so clear-cut, but I've known Takamaki and Suzui since middle school. There's just no way Kamoshida's their type, you know? So, I gotta wonder where those rumors came from. I guess we'll get to it tomorrow. See ya! Wonder what the other students are saying. I should listen in as I go home. Well, before we head home, I think we're gonna end the episode. Thank you for watching. I'm interested to see where this goes, and I suspect that we're gonna jump into the palace next time. But thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye!